This half hour, a Today exclusive. Jamie Jungers, one of the women who claimed to have had an affair with Tiger Woods, will speak out in her first live interview.
Also ahead of
Jamie Jungers, the first of Tiger Woods' alleged mistresses to speak out in a live interview. She is with us exclusively. Jamie, good morning to you.
Good morning.
What the audience did not see was, well, Al was doing his weather report just now. You had picked up Tuesday's copy of the Post that I was going to ask you about, because the headline there is Mistress... Let me just check it out. Mistress Tiger paid me. And that's about you. You were looking at the article, and you looked very angry.
Yeah, I took everything I had not to say something inappropriate on set.
Well, because that article suggests that Tiger Woods did paid you money, and they, in fact, you used some of the money for liposuction.
All of it is completely false. The first two paragraphs that I read made me seriously so angry that I wanted just to outbreak. Like, I don't even know how to feel right now. I'm pretty upset.
Why did you decide to come here this morning and speak out?
To clear the air, to make all these false rumors put in the past, so that I can clear up everything and people know what the real truth is behind the situation.
So let's talk about what you say the real truth is, Jamie. When did you meet Tiger Woods? How did you meet Tiger Woods?
I met Tiger Woods in 2005 in Las Vegas at one of the nightclubs. I was doing a charity organization during the day, and we had an after party in the evening. And his group of friends came in just to party. They weren't part of the charity. He had a VIP host call me over to his table and requested to meet me. So one of the guys came over, introduced himself, said, "Tiger would love to meet you." And I kind of laughed and didn't take him seriously because I didn't figure it would be Tiger Woods. Anyway, he said it was Tiger Woods. I went over, he introduced himself, and we ended up hanging out, drinking, dancing, party, pretty much what you do at a nightclub.
But it escalated from there.
Yes.
Pretty quickly.
Yeah.
What happened?
We all left in the limo. Me and a couple of his friends went back to the mansion at the MGM. Continued drinking more. As we're at the mansion, I mean, it kind of became clear to me that Tiger was interested. I didn't know how far it would lead. The more we drank, the more, I guess, flirtatious we got. So it kind of led from friendly conversations in the nightclub back into his hotel.
And you ended up spending the night with him?
Yes.
Did you think that was going to be it, Jamie? Did you think it was essentially one night?
Absolutely.
Deal? But it wasn't. It didn't end up being that.
No.
What happened next? Did he pursue you?
Yes. Yeah, he called me the following day and said that he loved spending time with me. He loved to get to know me more, and he gave me his phone number and told me to save it in his phone as a different name in case I lost the phone. And he said that he would love to see me shortly because he thought we had a connection. So,
and at that point, Tiger was recently married. Did you know that? Did you know he was married?
I did.
Was that something that you thought about at all?
It was a brief, I mean, it was a thought in my head, of course, because, I mean, I'm not raised to do something like I did, and I'm not saying that it's okay, but, you know, something that I did years ago, and I'm not saying that it's right, but, trust me, it crossed my mind several times.
So why did you continue the relationship?
I'd had a crush on Tiger for years. I'm not a huge sports fan, but I do watch sports, and I've had a crush on him for a while, and I was very excited and honored that he wanted to meet me and had interest in me.
How would you describe the relationship that you had with him? It went on for, what, a year and a half?
Yes. Every time we saw each other, it was like we became more and more comfortable with each other. It just became more of an actual relationship, boyfriend-girlfriend relationship.
Did he ever talk to you about his wife? Ever mention her?
No. The one time that his wife was mentioned was the first day that I met him and that we hung out, and I'm the one that asked him about her.
But you actually, from what I understand, spent time in their home in
Yes.
Los Angeles as well.
I did.
When she wasn't there, obviously.
Yes. Yeah, this happened probably a month after we'd been seeing each other. And he flew me out, came and picked me up at the airport, and I stayed there for a night.
See, what I have trouble understanding with you and all the other women who've come forward is this is a very public man. He's well known, Tiger Woods. He's a huge celebrity.
Right.
He's followed by the media, I would think, quite a bit. How were you able to maintain a relationship and nobody know about it?
To be honest with you, I'm not really sure. Because we went places together. People were taking our pictures in the nightclubs. We went together to restaurants. When I went to the mansion to see him at the MGM, I would have to check in under my name and say that I was there to see him. He would come down and come get me.
So he didn't try to hide the fact he was seeing you?
He didn't, no.
You came here today, you said, because you wanted to clear up some of the information that's been out there about you, like this headline, Tiger paid me. Never paid you for anything, you said.
Nothing. I didn't even get a birthday card. I got nothing out of this relationship but a broken heart.
You loved him?
I did.
Did he ever tell you the same?
No, and I never told him that I loved him. There's times where I wanted to, but I didn't. It's a little bit intimidating.
You know, there is an article in today's paper, another article that quotes a madam, a Hollywood madam named Michelle Braun. She says that you worked for her as an escort. She says she has tax forms that prove you worked for one of her companies. She says that although she never sent you unpaid dates with Tiger, that you told her that he paid you for sex.
That's all funny. I've never even heard of the woman's name.
You've never heard of Michelle Braun?
No, never in my life. I've never been an escort, never will be an escort. This is all news to me.
So how did the relationship end, Jamie?
In 2006, it was in the wintertime. I remember talking to him on the phone. I was out in the garage. He said, he called to check in, see how I was doing, pretty much normal conversation, see how my day was. And I'd been thinking about it. Like, I talk to my mom every day. She's my best friend, and just kind of confide in her, like, on what I should do about the situation, especially the more time I spend with him, because the closer I feel with him. And her and I came up with, you know, if he is really interested in you, then he'll show it. And at this time, I was in at the end of the relationship with a man that I was engaged to that I was with for 6 years total. And we still lived together. We were not together when I met Tiger. We were already broken up, but we still lived together. So I was not financially stable to move out and be on my own. So the one time out of the whole year and a half that I was with Tiger, I asked him, can you please help me out? I didn't give him a dollar amount. I didn't say, can you buy me a house? I wasn't specific on what I needed, but I did say, can you help me out? And he said, I can't. And I said, I don't understand. Like, I thought maybe he was joking, and I was embarrassed already to ask him about it. And he did say, I'm sorry, I can't. And that's when I told him, I said, I mean, that shows to me how much I mean to you, and I can't do this anymore. I mean, I'm already in the rough position in my life, and this just adds more drama to what I don't need.
And so how do you feel now, knowing that you were never just one
I have
woman for him?
I have a lot of mixed emotions about it. I mean, there'll always be a place in my heart for Tiger. But he obviously has issues, so there's parts of me that's angry, and there's parts of me that I guess kind of doesn't find it, unbelievable, But I guess out of all, I'm pretty heartbroken.
Do you feel responsible, though, for some of the heartbreak that his wife is feeling right now?
Yes and no. I mean, I wouldn't want somebody to do it to me, so I guess I can, but I'm not going to take the full blame for this, and I never wanted this to come out, and I never would have said anything, or I could have done it years ago. This was something that happened between him and I, and I didn't feel like everybody needed to know, but with everything going around today, all the false rumors, I needed to come on national TV and just to say that they're not true.
I mean, I have to ask you, we're running out of time here, that you obviously have not been paid by NBC News for this interview.
No.
Have you profited at all from this story?
No.
You haven't received $1 for
Not
telling this
$1.
tale?
Not $1.
Would you sell your story?
No, to be honest, I don't think I would, because I actually didn't want this to even come out. The only reason I'm on here this morning is to clear up what's out today, the false information, to clear up pretty much everything that's negative, because it's all 99% not true.
Do you think he got what he deserves?
I don't want to be the one to say that. I don't want to be the one to judge, so I don't know.
All right, Jamie Jungers, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you can